And the person that is successful, they are more praise.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's such a pleasure to be here. I don't know about the profile I was just with.
It's your profile.
But this thing I don't feel connected to it. But let me say,
It's still not sponsors on the board of organizations.
so last year, I'm trying to do a startup. And last year, I told a number of my friends about it. So primarily from the point of view of them helping to talk to prospective person for the project concerns 4 different areas. So one of the areas is entertainment and events. So looking to get corporate sponsors. I spoke to one. But then one friend I spoke with advised to evolve the idea into a startup. So to raise equity rather than try to raise sponsorship. I mean, we all know the difference. Right? The equity means people that bring the money and share of their sponsorship is sponsorship. Right? Let's assume MacBook or Microsoft sponsor this. So doesn't really have equity. So this friend suggested to me, and he was also speaking from the fact that he's a better capitalist. So his brain plays shapes of progress, of making progress become startup. So I agreed to do that. And so I recreated the idea, fit into what a startup should be. So the idea evolved from an idea that you're looking to get sponsorship to an idea that you're looking to now get equity. So the interesting thing that happened while I'm telling the story is that the friends that I told about the idea that I was looking for sponsors, when they came back to me to say, how far with this idea, and I told them, oh, the idea has evolved. I'm going to raise money. All of them said, they are begging when they are raising. My chairman. All of them said, JJ, I beg, when you are raising, I want to put money. Not a single one of them did not say that. And don't forget, I did not go to them to say, oh, I'm now raising, because I wasn't ready to go to them as I raised. They were the ones that asked for the updates about the idea that I was trying to find sponsors for. They all said, please. So when they now said, what's the update? And I told them, the idea has evolved. I'm trying to raise money now for a startup. It's become a startup. All of them said, please don't forget me when you're raising. You know, somebody is trying to give you money for something, and they are talking as if you are going to distribute money. So you should don't forget to give them their share. Don't forget, they haven't seen a deck. They have not seen a deck at the time. They just heard me say something about the idea, and they saw corporate deck, the word for the sponsors. To this point, they haven't seen a deck. The deck comes out next month. The reason why I'm making, before I speak to trends and media, the reason why I gave that example is because ultimately, there are two ways to sell, or there are two ways for people to buy from you. Either you're trying to sell to them or you're trying to buy. Those are the two ways. Either you are trying to sell to them or they are trying to buy from you. And in my experience that I just described to you, they were trying to buy from you. Because as I speak to you, I'm not even trying to sell yet. I'm still cooking. But their plates are ready to buy. And these are very different. These are very different. The best sales makers are people that people buy from. And what I want to speak to you about is how to make buy more than you go to sell. I'm not saying you shouldn't go to sell. I'm going to still try to sell that. to some other people that I haven't been accounting. But your best position is before the food is done cold, it's done being cold. People already have their place like they want to buy. The primary reason why people will be ready to buy from you before you aspire to sell to them is because of your pedigree, because of your legitimacy, because of your deliverability, because of trust, ultimately because they know you. Those are the primary reasons. They know you are legitimate, they know you are different, they trust you, are believing, ultimately put together because they know you. That's why they want to buy from you. Because they know you. Those friends, they don't see the idea. They don't see how the money will come in. They don't see any business plan. They don't see any numbers. They don't see how they will make money. They don't see anything. The only thing they know is that they know you. I was talking to an actor friend yesterday where we were just starting up as friends, and then they asked me what's up, and I told them that you raise money this now. Because I said, why did you say that? She said the thing that I know that those people saw that is making them million. So when you think about the media and trends, what you should look to do is to put yourself in a position where you solve people's problems before they need their problems solved. And I'll explain. The average person that is trying to sell a house wants to go and sell the house. So using the media now, I don't want to go on Twitter, I'll go to Instagram and tell them this number of units are available in this certain place at this certain amount. That's what the average person would do. And that's normal. And there's nothing wrong with that. What I will do differently is this. I will become the trusted voice on buying and selling. I will become the trusted voice on real estate. And how do you become? You cannot become from the point of trying to sell, because the point of trying to sell, there is already suspicion and trust issue. You understand? There's always, especially around this industry, right? But generally speaking, anything that people are trying to buy and sell, the higher the stake, the higher the sense of suspicion, especially in our groups of society, but also universal. So what you then need to do is meet people from the point where there is no reason for suspicion. And once that point, the point where you are trying to teach them how to invest. You're not trying to sell anything. You're just telling them, what would I do with 100 million naira? And you're breaking it down like, if I had 100 million naira, this is what I would do. I'm trying to teach them, help them. I'm trying to help them how to choose the right apartment where you find yourself in Lagos. The house,
making they give energy like this. Let's see which of them give us energy.
High-end shoes and slippers. I'm not going to
give us energy. I mean, I should buy because
I'm going to start about cheap people. I'm taking care of them. But the people that are I'm going to teach them how to take care of them. Sort of condition to avoid. What that you have to avoid what you write shoes for what weather. I don't sell shoes, I don't know what weather. I just tell you, set it example. You write shoes for what weather, what shoes for what event, how to pick your shoe when you're buying. What colors to buy. If you want to do COVID, why? How do you wear it? How people want to buy shoes? People are asking themselves.
So I just want
into that market because they already now trust you, because they trust your voice and your opinion. They could be potential rivals because Because you are the go-to voice now, and the go-to voice does not necessarily be the smartest person. The go-to voice is the biggest voice that was courageous enough to say and speak about it. So you don't have to be the smartest person. Obviously, you have to keep improving on your knowledge about that. You have to be, because the reason why people will continue to listen to you is because every time they come, there's something new that they are hearing. That is, no, they are going to suggest a business to them. Now, they don't have to know that even. They don't have to know that's a business. If they know, good luck with them, but they don't have to know. So now what's happening is that you have become the person people are trying to buy from. You are still going to be selling. In the act of selling, you can't stop trying to sell because not everybody is going to trust you. So if I'm going to raise $100 million, I don't have the kind of influence where I can raise $100 million from chatting. Yes. Right? So it means if I'm going to raise $100 million, even though I will raise, some people will bring their plate before the food is ready. I still have to go and sell something. Because they don't know me, they don't trust me. Not that they don't trust me, you don't know someone. Trust is the second layer reality, right? Because trust is based on knowledge, right? And trust, knowledge, they come from interactions. You see, if you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend or you're married, and you also have someone that you chat with regularly, say on WhatsApp or Instagram or Twitter, and you chat with them regularly, you might not know it, you might not be intentional about it, but what then happens is that you start to desire them. You start to look out for, especially if they enjoy, obviously, the reason why you chat regularly is that it's light conversation. There's a value in conversation. Otherwise, something would have ended. So, if you do that regularly, they become the trusted ones. How many of you really use social media regularly? I want to speak out for some. Regularly. Don't be shy. It's not a bad thing about this. You will find out that, for those of you that use social media, you find out that when you're trying to make a purchase, your first place to go is social media. Not people that you know. Hello? Those of you that raise your hands, can I see your hand? Is there anyone amongst you that disagrees with that? Like, you actually use social media regularly. That's where you spend most of the time. You realize that they're trying to buy something. You're likely to send someone a DM before you go and ask somebody to stand. You're likely to send a DM. And that's psychological. Psychological because the rate of interaction between you and those people is much more than, physically, you don't really interact much. Forget even the impact of social media and our phones. We're constantly moving around. So if I'm moving around, trying to make ends meet and do different stuff, I cannot be talking to you at the same time. But the people that I carry with me, I talk to them at the same time because they are on my phone. They are just a DM away. So when I sit down, before it's my turn, I keep sending a message that I'm alive or whatever. when I'm in the car. Like you naturally will interact more with them than you interact more with even your neighbors. Your closest neighbor is that virtual friend, especially those of you that use virtual platforms. And those of you that don't use virtual platforms, you are deprived. Just to be clear, you are deprived. And I don't say that as a bad word. I say that as like now I'm testing, so I'm testing. I'm not insulting myself because I'm testing. I see what I appreciate. You understand what I'm saying? So, and I expect that deprivation. Assume this to be a store. This is a store, and this is another store. Both stores have everything, same levels. They are on the same street, the same stock, the same personalities and the owners or the salesperson. They have everything equally, but this store has a presence on the internet. This store does not. This store has a presence on the internet. This store does not. Now, let me explain the reach of this store. This store will be limited by how many people pass in front of it and how many people the owner knows. And how many people that when they come, they like the owner and they like the person, they can use their word of mouth. But don't forget that this store also has all those things. So they are equal at that level. They are equal at the level of that lady, she's so nice, you buy her, this one celebrates. They are equal at the level of that person sweet, like smells like this one smells nice. Ceteris paribus, because how many of us know ceteris paribus? All things being equal, we that the fact that both of them share the same commonalities, except that external thing, access to the world that the internet offers. Thank you very much. Because thank you, you're very much present. Now, because this person is online, whether they have a website, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, it expands their potential reach. Because somebody, let's say the store is in Adeni Jones. I think I mentioned Adeni Jones because that's where my next event is. Somebody in Houston can message them and say, I saw a shoe that you posted. Like somebody in Adelaide in Australia can send them a DM to say, there was this particular house posted that is selling in Abuja. Can I find out more about it? Somebody in Iceland can send them a DM. The reach is limitless in terms of space and in terms of time, because that person is not going to travel to come and ask them. This one I have to travel or call, and this one will take calls. So that's what I meant by you have to try. If I sell anything today, whether an LC or I'm trying to sell a watch or whatever, most of the people that will buy from me are people that I met through before. Your network expands now. How many of us did geometric progression in mathematics? How many of us remember arithmetic progression and geometric progression? I'll explain it to you. This business will expand in terms of arithmetic progression. So 2 customers today, 4 customers tomorrow. If they are doing well, if they are doing right, obviously, not granted. Nothing is for granted, right? They will expand in that sort of progression. Related to how busy the street is, related to the size of the store and all of that. Potentially, the numbers for this store will be geometric, multiplicative effects. The numbers expand exponentially. So when this one is doing 2 plus 3 is 4, this one is doing 4 times 4 is 16. When this one is doing 4 plus 4 is 8. This one is doing 9 times 9. It's 1. Before you know it, this store becomes secondary. the real stuff becomes the better stuff. But this one needs to always be like that was the digression for those of you that are not on the internet. Yeah. Your friends that are on the internet that are not selling it, they are not nice. They should sell it. Back to the selling bit of how to leverage media and trend to sell. I gave the initial example because whether in the digital world or the analog world, the best books of selling that were written before the internet, they apply today. Because the fundamental principles of selling and buying are still the same. People will buy for people who first. And what did I say about knowing? Knowing is a big word. The Bible for knowing that if you are done is the word, but it's true. So knowing is a big word. Knowing there is believability. Believability is believability. The people that are not to be the first time, they are there. Can you raise them? The people that are not to be personally are likely to believe him more than they believe me. Forget that they advertise to practice. They are likely to believe Toby more because you know more. If he does anything, you know the right place to slap him. Versus someone that you don't really know him. You don't know if something happens. You don't know where his mother and his father stays. But to be, I mean, when they're trying to hire you, they collect certain data from you to know you more. And that know is that it's an insurance against misbehavior. And that knowledge both entrenches trust. That this person is driving my 100 million naira car, and most of the time I'm not able to seat. How am I sure that they will not move in the car? But somehow, you know the person's parents. You start to go and read them. You know how rooted they are. You know if they run from them. You know where they go. You know the person's wife. You start to, now all of it looks social, but they gather information. So you say, no, don't worry, you don't have to come to my house. Let's make sure that you don't go around with it. Because you know them now. Everything that we do with business is based on knowledge. People will hardly do business with you if they don't know you. So you go on LinkedIn and you send a DM to me to say you want to sell me a house. I'm wasting your time. I don't know you. Because the people, excuse me, can I do what I do? Someone would rather pay an extra $200, like $200 to $2 million, depending on the product. On the products, because they are buying it from a particular source, that they will pay a smaller fee from a source that they don't sell, but they don't know. So trust even puts you in a position where you can even add more margin. Trust puts you in that position. Trust puts you in that position. So when the trend now comes up, and these opportunities they abound on the internet. One real estate company that agrees to pay people or assign them or give them their home. That's an opportunity. That's an opportunity for you because at that point, that's the conversation people are having. So, ordinarily, if you were to say the 7 signs to look out for when buying a house, ordinarily, you will get 7x number of people that come read ordinarily. 7x is any number of people that would normally leave your country. That same thing, if you share it or release it around the time that people are beating up a company or a person for their mago with respect to selling, 7x can become 70x. Because at that point in time, that is the information people are interested in. When somebody died late last year, I called the person's wife. It was a very difficult call today. Somebody's husband just died, and the conversation I was going to have was different from the kind of conversation we used. So I called the person. I said, "Look, in moments like this, there are two ways we are going to miss the first way is absence, like not somebody that secondly, is the consequence of death. It means that you have to do it again. That's the one that you can do something about now. I said that one was absent. I said that you have to do it. You have to do something now. So what I'm calling you because I need to do that. I want to raise money for your family. I said normally I would have waited. Like giving you time to do this. I said, but if I don't do it now, the impact will not be the same. So it has to be now, today, to seek hope. Now, in 2 days, thereabout, we raised about $38,000 in 2 days, thereabout. Then another 2 days, in 4 days, the money entered about $40,000. 40 days later, $44,000. Do you understand? Within a space of 4 days, $40,000. 4 days later, $4,000. If I had waited for 40 days before doing that thing, we'll be lucky to raise $2,000. And that's also because I had a following. If I didn't have a following, it's $4. So timing is everything in selling. Like timing is everything. Everything. Obviously, you always try to sell, but you have to look out for the opportunities that, like, people that are, blacksmiths, right? If you don't strike that metal at the right time when it is hot, you miss it. And that's what tells the difference between a correct blacksmith and a regular one. Because even when it is hot, there's a particular part of the hotness, time of the hotness that you have to strike. So timing is everything. And that example that I gave applies to selling, especially on the internet. But also in real life, like you say offline and online, but when you actually split it, you realize that you're dealing with human beings anyway, and the principles of dealing with human beings are what? The same. It's the same. Have you not heard of people that fell in love with somebody on the internet? Release, and I'm solving problems like that now, where the lady has released a new photo to a guy, a man who turns out to be an 18-year-old who is a blackmailer. Now, what has happened? She thought she was dealing with a real man. There's a picture, they're talking every day, there's communication has led to trust. There's one acting of a married person. Nobody is fixing anything. There's one acting of a married person, married woman, who fell to that trap. And what's basically happens? I mean, the husband is always going to come back online. But there's someone whose intention is to scam you, so they have time to chat with you. They have time to make those calls. And then they take it to a place of trust where you can open up everything in every sense of the word. And then they strike. So it's really not me. That evil principle can be applied to them. You know what I'm saying? It can be applied. So when you go out of your way to be the voice that speaks when people want to hear, when it's time for them to sell, when it's time for them to buy, you're the one they're going to come to. So I'm a tailor. Obviously, on the back of this thing, the fact that your work is excellent, that your product is good. So these principles, they get through the door. If the product is not good, well, that has not afforded. So on the back of all of these things, that when they finally come, that product is worthy of all of your strategies. On the back of that, and I think that part does not necessary. Especially in our country where the data is known. I was visiting a friend. Actually, the meeting I was going to when this friend converted my idea into a startup. When I was going to that meeting, my friend told his wife that we have to finish before 4 because Lily will be there before. It was a 4 o'clock meeting. He said we have to finish before 4 because Omonjo will be there before 4. Because he knows that when it comes to time, me and time, we are aligned. There is no separation. He's used to it because every meeting we have, obviously, the average person is used to when they say they have a 4 o'clock meeting with someone, they are used to the person coming at 4:30. Okay. In fact, most people don't even send a message to apologize. Right? And then he finds out that I'm here. I'm here all the time. So his brain already knew that. And it's not just with meetings. If we're working on a document and I say, oh, you get it before the end of the day on Sunday, he knows it's coming. They reply, classic JJ. If I go to that person, it's not even deep, because by saying if I'm lying, it was the person that said, oh, I'm going to put money and I'm going to get money. I had not developed the idea until it started. He had just suggested it. And he was volunteering to put money. He was not investing in the business, but investing in trust in the person that he knows. So, everybody that goes out to sell will sell. Really, in one way or the other, you will sell. But the people that put more thinking, more thought, more strategy into selling will always do more. So you always look at them and think, what are they doing? I'm telling you, they're not doing that. Jazz is limited. How do I know? There's nobody that does that on billionaire list. Jazz is limited. If Jazz wasn't limited, Africa would dominate billionaire list. I mean, it's fast. How many of us are learning the rest or whatever it is? It's fast. They speak for themselves. Jazz is limited. If it wasn't, African countries would win the World Cup repeatedly. So, you just work, I don't have a million on that. I don't know whether it works with this. Personally, I don't even to try out. So, if somebody is holding something, and they say, they are come and check it work, I won't offer myself. But if I'm working by myself, they'll go and they work. But I will not make myself an experiment. I will not intention, but that's what I'm always digressing. What was I saying before this digression? But I feel, I feel every information is important. Personally, I think every information. I think all knowledge is one. Personally, I think all knowledge. And I think that they can be applied to analyze and analyze. I don't think that they accept it. Timing is everything. I was going to delve into the conversation that I'll close because I need to catch and see that it's starting. I'm going to close on differentiation. You see, the slippers I'm wearing, right? Anybody, not anybody, a lot of people that make shoes in Nigeria, they can make this. They can make it. And when they make it, the average person who buys it, highest is 50,000. I don't know, 50,000 to buy it. Sometimes my understanding of, or maybe 10,000, 20K right here, 20 actually. So 20K, generous makes 30,000, right? People will take 1.5 million to buy that same shoe. What do you think they are paying for? They are paying for differentiation. That's what they are paying for. They are paying for Dr. Stephen come now, and he was a lecturer. There could have been some other person who might be deep same lecture, but this doesn't have the differentiation that Dr. Stephen Akintayo has. The person doesn't have the name recognition. When people are sending you invoices, when people reach out to me that they want to do something, I send feedback for that. Not an person. But when some other people invite me over, say, hey, we have a problem, so I don't tell them man it's myself, but the conversation with the people I tell that I'm an influencer is because I know they don't have the money to pay me. Yeah. So I tell them no, I transfer the thing. But the other people, I'm readily available to do it because the numbers I'll give them, they will say, for what? So for me, it's a differentiation to be in that position where when those people, those billionaires, those multi-billionaires have those problems, they want to call me. Right. I'm actually. So just to round up, we're not listening properly. This is the opportunity. Just again. Number one, the best sellers are people that are in the position where people are trying to back it from them rather than trying to sell it. And that is always going to be on the back of trust, on the back of knowledge. And that's going to be on the back of the fact that you try to solve their problems in that space before you are even trying to sell to them. Because what then happens is that it comes to you and it buys from you. And because of the country that we find ourselves, the country of the generally, our country is a beautiful country, but people can be mediocre, right? You have the opportunity to differentiate yourself. So one of the ways to differentiate yourself is like tailor, for instance, to keep your word because tailor will keep your word. Right? One of the ways to differentiate yourself as somebody that's into real estate is when you say this is the thing I'm selling to you, they pay. That's what they get. Right? Anything that would make somebody be like, are you for real? That they will take for granted elsewhere, and then you're delivering. When you put all of that together, yes, you will continue to sell. But you find out that you can be on your bed and continue to have to buy from you. And ultimately, that's where we're all. Thank you very much.
Did it make sense? Did it make sense? Did it make sense? Can we all say sense? Made a lot of sense. Please tell me how to do it. Thank you so much for the good. Really appreciate you. So ladies and gentlemen, remember this debate are mental health. So for those of us who are struggling to get into the market, we'll be moving on to the next program on the list. And as you know, remember what I said, we're all here to learn provisions. Do the learning so far. Do the learning so far. And also networking. Because remember, he spoke about collaboration, he spoke about networking, he spoke about leveraging trends. We have someone here who is in the ICT space in terms of clicks. So this will also be a good time to establish that relationship so that you can further spread your brand. And remember, he also said that, I need to actually get this in. He also said that people buy from those that they know, those that they trust, and perhaps those that they like. So, how loyal are you? How likable is your brand? How trustworthy are you? And remember in the beginning of our session, when we were introducing each other, we said that people perceive you first, even before they get to experience your brand. And I've also ascertained that sales is the lifeline of every business. So it's all intertwined. Okay? Just as they say that success is not a destination. And Mr. Tobias said that success is not a fluke. So we are here today in 2024 as GTEx and Associates to learn how to better improve our skills so as to also earn a amazing commission from the Chance project and from every other project we have from Lagos to the States to Port Harcourt to Abuja to Dubai to the UK and to the US. Are we winning together? Because that's the thing we go away. I don't know about you. Are we winning together? How many of us are up with us? I will be giving our next speaker. Of course, he needs no introduction. Just before I hand over to the media, I would love to remind us that he is arguably the most influential investment coach in the world. Yes. I'm sorry, my best in Nigeria, my best in Africa, but we're global. Remember, Mr. Toby Pettit, we're a global brand. I was thinking I was going to get around the world. We're global. Okay. So, get your pen and paper. Get ready to learn, unlearn, and relearn. For those of us who have children and it's not easy managing the little ones, can we even appreciate the little ones in the house, by the way? Give them a round of applause. Thank you for coming with me, okay? And thank you for being a good girl. Have a good evening. So, ladies and gentlemen, as the media takes it away, our next speaker is the chairman of GTEx Holdings and the founder of the Stephen Akintayo Foundation.
Including Forbes Best of Africa, leading investment coach and real estate coach by Forbes Best of Africa. He is the chairman of GTEx Holdings and the founder of Stephen Akintayo Foundation. GTEx Holdings is the mother company of 11 subsidiaries with a highly innovative and young workforce. These subsidiaries include GTEx Homes, GTEx Land, Stephen Akintayo Foundation, GVest, GTEx Farms, GTEx and Associates, GTEx Academy, GTEx Soft, GTEx Home. GTEx Holdings has several branches in Nigeria, which include Lagos State, Ibadan, Abeokuta, Asaba, Abuja, and Port Harcourt. Other offices are in Dubai, the UK, and the US, and the company plans to extend operations to other African countries like Ghana, Rwanda, and Uganda. Dr. Akintayo Real Estate Firm has a plan to build 25,000 green and smart homes with golf courses, polo clubs, mall, hotel, hospitals, schools, and universities across Africa by the year 2035, and control another set of 25,000 properties outside of Africa, with a total real estate asset worth $40 billion by the year 2035. Dr. Stephen Akintayo is also the host of the Global Property Brokers Conference, the largest brokers conference in Africa, now renamed the Global. Several renowned speakers like Grant Cardone, Ryan Serhant, Dr. John Maxwell, and others have been brought on the platform. Dr. Akintayo has hosted some of the world's most renowned speakers on his platforms like Robert Kiyosaki, Brian Tracy, Les Brown, Dan Locke, Toby and Toby Ariyoki, Toby Adegboyega, and several others. He is the host of the investment chat in the Rolls-Royce, which teaches people about different investment opportunities around the globe. Learning Luxury Show, a show that educates on the benefits of owning luxury and monetizing it. The Big Talk Show, aimed at enlightening youths and the general public on election-related issues in order to build a new Nigeria. He is also the host of the Billionaire Habits podcast, Burj Khalifa series in Dubai. You can watch them on the Billionaire Habits podcast. Dr. Stephen is also the author of 4 books. His latest are The Billionaire Habits for Pastors, Billionaire Habits for Entrepreneurs, and Becoming a Billionaire Land Banker. All his books can be found in Dr. Stephen's books. To book him for speaking engagements, email e@stephenakintayo.com and contact the number on your screen for more inquiries.
So, ladies and gentlemen, with a resounding round of applause,
However, to make sure that the expense in front, I love when we do events properly organized. It helps us when we're captured. So let's come forward. Let's sit here in front. So we're only using the first two rows. So everybody else move. Only using the first two rows. Yeah. Thank you. The other people at the back are IT team, so they're helping to make it work. That's why we have. Hello, move. First two rows, nothing more. First two rows. This one. Don't be scared that there's no seat. Come, there it is. You still have two here. You still have, here in front as well. You are afraid they won't be seat. Madam, I'm watching you all. But those of you who are now, I'm not joking. We start this event. Come. We won't start. There are two seats in front. That's what I'm saying. There are two seats here. Right? There are two seats in front here. I'm still waiting. There's one more in front. Hello. Third row is not approved. One seat in front. Oh, yeah. But not continue until that is done. I see a lady's chair there with that. There's a lady chair. He went to the restroom. Good. Comes to the front here. So I want to advise on going forward, whenever you come for a training or an event, once they do not write reserve, are we together now? In front, go and sit there. It's stupid humility they taught you that is fake in Africa. It's an African thing. Right? As you start moving internationally, those things don't what? Apply. And it's the reason why many of us will japa and we're still useless when we japa too. Because you've carried your African mindset to those places. Right? In Africa, they say when you're shaking somebody, don't look into their eyes. Abroad, it means you are not truthful. And we are passing the same thing to our children. And we are hoping they should japa one day. And you've already set them up for failure. Right? So, are people not courteous abroad? They are. But there are ways they do their own work. Courtesy. Am I making sense at all? You can't meet the Queen of England and shake her like this. No. You courtesy, isn't it? But while you are now talking, you have to look at her eyeball to eyeball. That means what you are saying is truthful. When you are doing like this, it means you are lying. Okay? So why come for an event? They didn't write to reserve anyway. You are not going to the back. You know what you are telling me? I have no self-esteem. I don't believe I deserve the front seat. I cannot even sell. Because if you can't come to the front, how will you come and sell to me? Don't you know what it takes to sell? Boldness, audacity, confidence. That's how you sell. When people are asking you questions, sometimes many of us fall, we fall for that. I remember someone was telling me yesterday, she's promoting our investment for Katie. And she said she was talking to someone and said, that's the Grand time, when people are so loud on social media. I'm just, I've always just had my own doubt about the guy, all this flashy one man. I know what she said to you. She said, on this KT project, now we the runner. Send your money. She said, some of you, when it says, me too, I don't believe her. Well, I deserve for that man. Me too, Meanwhile, you just want to say, all they wanted is your confidence, your boldness. Because even they themselves, they are not sure. They are just saying it. Not that they are what? They are sure, but they're just saying it. And it's usually based on their own what? Bias. They are not on social media. They don't know how this social media thing works.
The people who are scared of social media the most are wealthy. I'm one of those who give them mind to do so. If I have one now, I have to tell her at some point, I say, you know what, madam, don't worry, I wan do it for you. This is your mic, you put mics that the thing goes off. Right? I have to tell her, I say, don't worry, you know what, give me the account. I'll manage it for after a while, get somebody who will then continue. You get scared. So the person you are even thinking is saying something authoritative is just speaking based on his perception. Someone was chatting up was my school daughter, and of course because we lost touch for 12 years I've not seen. Because we were seeing for the first time 12 years later. So one day she was with somebody, they two just are doing real estate. And they just started. You know, this person, they are German, so loud. Is it the only one doing real estate? Today you just savage. She allowed her food. After she finished, then you know where these people are coming from. You know they are not loud enough. He said, do you know that? I did not know that. Some for me and his wife were doing. I know him like we all were musicians together. I don't know you know them. Are we learning here? Because many of you, you are not able to what? To say because you're just not bold enough. Right? Go to sit, you come for the bed, you are sitting at the back. You come for okay, those wey dey sit for front, they get two head. Answer me now, they get two head. One man say, you don't come, every come, and the people come. You man na when you don't come. Come on, wake up. Wake up. Pa, you deserve this country. I think some of you that moment, you will live here with justice. You deserve. You have a place here. Are we talking? Yes, sir. What? You have a place here. Your country. Show some confidence. Show some guts. Do you know how many people told me that to see it? I saw this event. They say it's free. I just want to confirm there's not a scam. So I said, I don't understand. Yes, it's my company. But let's say you that Zoom, they said it's free. What does it cost you to come? I'm not making sense to talk. And I've told the organizer, I said, when you put myself in promote you, and they check. The last time I did CEO retreat was 2.something million. Now this one free. Right? So you shouldn't have just said free like that. You put the price. And you say, okay, maybe some people, then there are criteria. Nigerians like that one. Make it difficult. Then they fight themselves. Kingdom of heaven suffer violence. At that point, they violently say, hey! Makes sense. But say it's free. No. Why? There's something fishy. You can even get there after we sit down, the answer all of you are owing us 100,000 naira. You don't start the class until you start paying. I will learn it at all. Let's get to my slide. I have about 5 events today. God will have mercy. Next. Okay. Do you have my slide? I want to share with us how to sell on social media. I've done that over and over again. And I want to beg you, you define your role. Are you listening to me now? All this you must conform with everybody. Forget that nonsense. You won't have a place in this country that doing that. Those who like you, like you. Those who don't like you, let them not like you. That's their business. I define my what? My rule. Someone says I'm too aggressive. Well, that is me. Exceptionally me. Won't you meet me the day the temperature is cold? Talk to me now. Aren't you feeling the temperature is rising? Are we together now? That is what? That is me. Some people say your own temperature is too cold. That is what? That is me. But it's important to understand the place of being authentic and realize that while many of us are not making progress, we just can't even be ourselves. Do you know for the how people bad about me? And guess what? They are not even sure about themselves. That's what I later discovered. Because as soon as I became the authentic and I started getting results, guess what happened? Same people who used to backbite me were now copying. Am I making sense of job? So really the complaint, what was it about? It was all about jealousy, all this one. Right? Meanwhile, many of them will come to you and act as if they are advising care. Wake up. You're your authentic self. Now, are there things you can prune? Are there things you can what? Adjust? Am I making sense of job? Yes, adjust. For example, I learned over time. Correct people or call them back again. Am I making sense of job? You know, and those are, yes, you are right to have corrected, or call them back. Nobody is perfect. Don't make it look like both of you are enemies. So call them. Things I'm learning. But that I shouldn't have corrected in the first place. No. So, next slide. Next slide. Next is a project. So January this year back. So January this year, as somebody said that positive fake awards. Better learn to know that was about. I was to apply for US residency. That's when I knew that I was making a mistake joking with awards. One of the criteria is not only the award, letter from those who are awarded it confirming that they came. Only for us to realize that you can't even trace who gave us the place of going to work. Collect the letter of what? Recommendation to confirm that we gave this person the award. And get the point, he who gave it was just wanted to see that he got award. So don't join the crowd. You can be on the right track and people will scatter you. These are the same people that receive over 100 awards who are not looking for award. Can you believe that? Because some people are giving the impression that you are too loud about the award. Guess what was also more important? It wasn't just important that I got the award. I needed to have published it in newspaper that I got an award. Hey! May your enemies not take you out of your blessing. That's it. But everybody here. That's why many of you will not get business. That's why many of you will not jump out. Because the things you needed to have made noise about, join the Strelibata, amount of money, aye, the witches, your village, and this. So by the time they are trying to verify, what is the guarantee? Because for them, if you want to now become a US resident, what are evidence that you are somebody important? That because we just don't want to open our door. So suddenly, the important you claim you had in Nigeria will not work without evidence. Because they won't go and just check it. They need the evidence. Where is the evidence that this is? We are teaching social media, so can I be sure? Because there are things we a lot of people want to be like us, but they are hating the very one we got to them. Right? They are hating the very one we got to them. So we had a conference in the US called the Aspire Real Estate Wealth and Investment Conference. And the Congress with a woman, Shirley Jackson Lee, it was a congressional, what? Recognition. This is important. Very important. And so we're not doing it for show's sake. Is that a congresswoman is saying, I recognize the impact of this in the US. Now, why am I saying you are not relevant for this? That when you are to make presentation, all these, well, I'm busy. Then why should I buy from this? Who are you? What's the authority sector? Oh, are you getting it? So, oftentimes when I even do training, I start with why what is the authority what to speak. Now, if you don't know these things, you don't say, what is meanwhile, what you do is that at the top, not that they say you are lying, but see, they've seen too many liars that they want to see evidence. As those who are evidence, you tell them to send them SMS and say, I want to see the evidence. And many of them just saw the nation of that this morning. Because if I have seen the SMS you are about to send, isn't it? Wouldn't I say, no, this is wrong. Don't add this, correct this, remove this. So at the top, they don't just be, but to say, they want to see, you say, come and buy this land. You can't even show yourself on the land. And you want them to buy. How now? Say, make a come buy. I mean, not so. Come buy land. Oh yeah, where have you ever been to the land? Say, on a good land. You want to do that. Great, glorious. And then you are not showing the company that these people are selling the land. When people sell land in Nigeria that don't exist. So why not go there and say, I am on this land? Sorry. I need the this is the flesh and blood, confirming on your behalf that this property exists and it is what? It is there. I took pain out of my busy schedule to go and do this video for you. I will do it this way. I say, it's like I've lost some things without doing these things. Next. This is my Harvard training on real estate, possibly 2 years, right, to get this certificate. Okay? What am I showing you? But this happened with our basic project. We're doing a webinar trying to increase investors. When I say, do you have any certification, to be doing project like this? Right? You don't need certification to be a real estate investor. But thank God, say I tried. So I had to go to my mail. I said, well, for those of you who want certificate, thank God we're smart enough. We got one for you on your behalf. I don't need certificate, but I shall go one so you can be happy. Do you like it? Are we together now? Yes. So they say come for Jesus and Associate events. You are coming in. I saw some of you coming in. Say, I have an inspection. Which is inspection? Don't you know how powerful this will validate who you are and what you're doing? Why are you peeping at us, madam? You have something for us? You for someone. Are we together now? So, she works here. Are we together? So, you see how that is very, very critical. So, I say, hey, this is, as I've been trained with Harvard on real estate investing. The person now say, thank you, sir. So, you come in for this event, you don't know how powerful it is, except you need to report it. Oh, you don't understand. Because another thing to come is another thing to report that you came. You see where many of us miss it. So this certificate is useless if I don't tell the world. You get the point now? Yes. Because something of like $150 million. What's the deal? Yes. US. Alashe June. Overdue. How? Are we together now? Okay, well, at least I was trained by the same US, by their university.
Evidence.
We're learning? Are we sure? So we are leaving today's event to blast it to the whole world. I just got trained by Dr. Stephen, Dejo Omonjua, and others on how to be a realtor. Distinction. And how to use social media to sell real estate. You are growing your brand. You are increasing your credibility in the market. Make sense? Are we sure? Next. So let's move. I'm not sure I will explain the rest of our share. Next, how to leverage your real estate to sell. Right? Next, because of my time. So number one, understand your audience. And I think I've mentioned a bit of that. I think some of you are recording the please videos on YouTube for S at just go there and download for S at Intel. The advantage of that is you will be able to at least get the quality value, and there's nothing missing. There's no misinterpretation. Right? So go to this YouTube channel, subscribe to the channel, you can download everything we talk about. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So don't do yourself. Number one, understand your audience. Many of you do not understand it, and that's what Tiki was explaining to us. Many of you don't understand it. Let me tell you number one. Integrity in Nigeria means I know you. Integrity in Nigeria means what? I know you. Can I give you another layer? Integrity in Nigeria means I know you, and those who know you said good things about you. That's the second layer of integrity. Consumer behavior and Africa. And should never forget this. That is why, ladies and gentlemen, you see all these rich people go for parties. It is consumer behavior. They don't go for any kind of party. It's powerful one. They now have two parties. Normally I would go, but now I've left. I'm going. Okay. Have I making sense at all? Why? The caliber of people in the room. Because that is, ladies and gentlemen, definition of integrity in Africa. And I now give you another version of integrity. Those at the lower level, I'm not talking of high level. Integrity to them is who says you have integrity. In other words, if one of you can say, of everybody that does real estate in Nigeria, this is my son of Oduduwa, Stephen Akintara, number one. The people in the grassroots, they will tell everybody, number one, only something number one. Right? If you only confirm, there is what? Number one. Again, some of these rules are not the same all over the world. And that's why we're saying, number one, understand your what? Your audience. Lastly, understand your audience. Verify. That's why, my own candidate in last election, who knows that candidate? Like we have plenty of I want to get it now. I always say, go and what? What is he trying to do? You understand your consumer behavior. You sound like yes, you do with your voice. Right? Are we together now? So you understand the consumer behavior that because he said something that don't believe. So he needs to tell you, go and verify it. Go and fact check it. But because everything looks as if, so go and confirm it. So because you are in that kind of country, always show I wish my CEOs would know this. I wish they knew. Let me give you an example. Do you want this all to be true next time?
Yeah.
Make more noise about the event than marketing the next one. And you now see people to stop you. And this, when is the next one? I promise. So all your 360-degree video, all your eating popcorn, all your, you want to take noise about it more than I guarantee you next place is Japan. Why? They did not believe you asked them to come and you will not charge them. You have all this lineup of speakers. Some even believe of civil. Sure. Some man doesn't mean right? Are we together now? And you can see, there's a confirmation now. They're hearing the so, let me tell you, the Nigerian is just called like that. They don't go real estate. Okay. Get me is what you call me. I see the Are we together now? So understand your what? Don't be sell on social media. They need evidence. Right? Understand your audience. They want you to get back. Show evidence. So even if you are selling, show evidence. Block the right? Block everything. But just show. All my clients just paid 50 M. Ladies and gentlemen, put on the moment. Higher power.
We're doing numbers.
And I feel like I can say this is power 4. And very soon we'll unleash a bit of shaker. A bit of shaker. Yeah, come back. And then by the time I get client that I did 1 million, then I will show you the email who's giving I want to tell them now. For people want to see. It is when I say, you don't make money. Right? Oh, yeah, if you make, where is the evidence? Right? And guess what? Who like to buy from those things others are buying?
Oh, yeah. Nigerians, especially.
The
Goshen.
This trade is for you realtors. Now, in other parts of the world, you may not even be able to share with them. But guess what they do in those parts of the world? Sometimes the client complain, they block the client's face and say closed, under contract. You understand? But they show evidence. So even in the US, where you cannot disclose certain details, people they themselves are stepping up with those things. Right? Worst case, they will block the client's face because the client no one made them show in face. But they will still show you under contract. You think, and they will show the picture of the house. So are we learning here?
Yes.
Okay, next. For some time, choose the right platforms. Okay, you can't be selling real estate and getting it. It's wrong. The 3 biggest platforms that are selling real estate. Who can guess? You finish the 3 biggest platforms for real estate. LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, correct. TikTok or what? It's like my own biggest platform for sales, Facebook, but that's not the generic. Right? And what we're saying is that invest your energy on platform where you can meet quality people. LinkedIn number 1. The sales-minded are there. Okay, so put investment in growing your LinkedIn. Serious-minded people that are there. Very serious-minded. So if all your traffic you are putting on TikTok and Facebook, am I asking you not to be on those platforms? No. I'm just saying your biggest energy should be put on what? LinkedIn, YouTube, and IG. So when I discovered that Even though I had more followers on Facebook, I changed my energy on LinkedIn and Instagram. And recently, I'm now working on my YouTube, almost 30,000. So now you see me always say, go to the YouTube, go get it on YouTube, right? So know the platform where the people that matter can find you. The people that matter will check you. I know some powerful people who I didn't even know were following. I did not even know. Big time people. Apparently they were following me all this while on IG. Was even IG. In fact, they were not telling me, you did this, you did this. People they want you. Yeah. So the right what? Come on, the right what? Very, very. Now, like I said, it does not mean that these other ones are not, right? TikTok, it doesn't mean you even have the largest followers there. But just know which one are for serious-minded people. But those who can afford real estate, particularly in Nigeria, you and I know are in their late 40s and above. True of us. True. And many of them are not yet in front. There are occasionally few that were active, right? Occasionally, but don't take occasional for majority. Next. Create engaging what? Engaging content. Create engaging content. Very, very important. Content that is engaging, content that gets people excited. I posted a content last night. I knew it was going to be engaging. And some funny enough wasn't even frustrated. So last week Saturday, I had a bicycle race with my 2 kids. You watch it, let me see right now. You know what I'm talking about? See engaging content now. Following you. So, and then my children won. But I decided to do my event, even though again that's part of storytelling. So I came back home. My wife and my son were playing hockey table. And then they forced me to then play. I said I should play. So if you notice, I was in conflict with it. I had to just play one game. Now, at the end of the day, I won. Then you have how to link stories. When I was posting, I said, now I have my kids might have defeated me myself. But I won my wife on hockey table, right? And all of them got people saying I was doing. In fact, I could free, and my son was going to and he said it's a free. Then we got a free sad. But some people who never like my post, never engaged in it to see, it became who is or whose side, right? It was quite engaging. But even me, I went that video in 20 times. I just enjoyed it. I just really enjoyed it. But my point is understand the place of the engaging content. So I have a formula position. It's called the 60, 20, 20 rule. This is where many of you miss it. I've seen many of these pages. You are too boring. Right? Everything is come and back. Land, house, land, house, land, house, land, house. That's not how you sell. 60% of your content on social media will never be able to come and back. Are we together now? Yes. You should just be doing things that have even gone viral about your industry. Just the industry generally. That's even if you want to focus strictly on business on that page. You don't want to put family, I don't want to put anything. Just then let 60% just be watch the most beautiful architectural house in the world. And the picture has already gone viral as well. And now you are putting it on your what? On your page. Are we together now? Your own opinion about issues that happen. Okay, then something I went viral about one of these interesting companies. I went to challenge television, and that's the first question they asked. Right? And I said, do you want the real answer or you want the one waking look and see my own company's first? And that's where authenticity and honesty. By the way, I'm obviously saying that because I'm that close to them or I'm trying to. No, but let's be honest. Because in life, more common, pick up.
when you take advantage of something that went bad for somebody to go on, one day your own too will go bad. And other people will cash it. Then, so why not be honest? That's because I explained, I said, look, this is an affordable. People will not finish paying for that. They will not say it's not. That we not allocate. Why would you allocate? Right?
Exactly.
In the US, people do mortgage, but before 3 times, don't they take over the property? How many times have you gone on social media to people that say they scam you? So, but we'll come to Nigeria and we'll continue to do things. In Dubai, you know how many people lost money? How many times have they come to say, we are the Dubai government cheated? But Nigeria will always sensationalize issue and create music around what it's not. Right? But that's me being what? Some of us, we like to not jump. You were even the one that sold the land to us. I said, man, who told you? I didn't know you were a scammer. I said, Abba. And you earn commission on it. Some people will even leave a company because of whatever they have there. Now move to another company. Tell their own clients to go and collect their money back. Abba. Don't do that. Don't do that. This is a small world. Small, we'll die one day. We'll die one day. Right? There's just no point doing things that don't make sense. There's no point. And you can be doing it for years. One day you catch up with you. The whole world will topple on you. And I'm telling you facts. You watch it. I recently discovered the man that used to tell everybody my best friend. I will brag. There's no time I teach you anything. I will even talk about it. My friend has this result. Not knowing that everybody I was introducing to behind my back, go and tell, well, you call me friend, but I'm careful with you. And this lasted for over 6 years. When I finally got to know, sir, won't sleep for some days. Just hurts me. And like I said, character is like smoke. Are we together now? What happened to it? You can't hide it. Because guess what? Some of those who are now raising the issue of were those he did that to, who withdrew from me, became his best friend, and when he now did it to them, they said, at that point they are ready to scatter the table. This is how you did it to the person who originally to it before. Character is like smoke. If you keep doing it, it may take long, but you soon know that you, this guy, nobody can trust you. You're a backstabber. May God deliver us. Are we together now? So create what? Engaging content. So talk about lessons. Talk about like even that story I have a YouTube video about it. How my best friend betrayed. Another YouTube video is coming out. I lost over $1 million in Dubai. I lost 120 million Nigerian rand. Right? Create engaging content. Are you seeing engaging content now? Yes. Right? In those videos, I didn't mention anybody, but I'm using it to kill two birds. First of all, everyone I've introduced the guy to that had badmouthed me before, I am now sending official notice that now I know. Right? And don't be angry. Because you know how you be telling people, my best friend. And you can imagine how confusing it can be. I come to you, I say, this is my best friend. Right? The same guy says, and then when you are trying to say, let me confront you, they don't confront you. Do you know him more than I've known him for 20. Was he not the one that told you I'm his best friend? Say yes. But did you see me say he's my best friend? It's true. I say it's true. I don't tell you. So, but at the same time, what am I also doing? Creating what? Engaging content. Because I'm not the only one going through it. And you see, the most foolish thing you do in life is to think you're the only one that has bad news. The only one that they don't like. Everybody go through that. Okay, what I've just said, I'm not at least once gone through betrayal from very close people. At least once. So I'm not the only one, right? But you're also using it to educate people. Next. Because of time, what's the time now? 125. So I have to stay trendy, right? And I must warn you on this because many people wanted to stay trendy. And what do they now start doing? They are backbiting. But let me finish this 60. So 60%, just general what? Viral content about the industry, good things happening in the industry, updates in the industry. It has nothing to do with your own company. Now, the remaining 20 should be about what is the different thing you are offering in the industry. So here, in the case of GTEx, good news. We just relaunched our 247 operations. We were the first to start that in the industry. That is what you are. This say come and buy. We are giving what makes you different from others in the sector. What you are doing to develop the industry. Many of us are trying to forget that it is not a game of selling real estate. It's a game of building an industry. Because there were no good tailors on time, what happens? Some people mess up the tailor. We all know tailors never deliver on time. And it has affected how much tailors can charge you. So what you don't know is that if the real estate industry gets destroyed, that nobody trusts any real talk. What is happening? We're all losing. So you are in an industry development game. It is shallow to play that game of these ones are bad, me I'm good.
Yeah.
It's not in your interest in the long term. So you then now say, this is the extra thing we're adding to make the industry better. One of it is with pioneer virtual allocation and inspection. And you explain why you do that, what you do. We're the first to start off sending people documents to them anywhere in the world where DHL without charging any other extra costs. You see now what you are adding, just giving updates on what you're doing that makes you different in the sector. And the last 20% should be on what? Come and buy, promo. That one, mercy. Right? 20 units left. Pay now. Buy now. How many kids as a job? And that one, no mercy. Straight up. If you don't buy today, you lose the offer. Pam, 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 straight up. But if you have done enough 80% that are just added value to them, your 20% makes sense. But what do many of you do? The only thing you post in this 20%, come and buy now, you must buy, you must do, you must give up. Hey, if you don't buy, you are dead. Okay? That's how it works. Give information. I see a lot of you, when I check your page, nothing exciting, nothing engaging, nothing. It's just boring life. Hold on, right? Hold on, you're sorry, sir. You will improve now. Make it fun. Make it exciting. Like I said, it can still be that you may not do like me, or that put a picture of me and my wife, me and my kids, but you can still show some excitement. And I think one of them is this 360. None of you should live here without doing this 360. Right? Putting your phone there and the thing takes you to the camera and you dance. That you don't have monopoly of problems. You are not the only one buying Gary at expensive price. Right? We all are buying expensive. Does that make sense at all? But if somebody will even consider who to buy from, it is you that is cheering up. How many of you have ever bought something from someone who found it? Sometimes even when you are big, you say, "Hey, smile like that." They like you, you don't care. Happy. Right? And it's the secret. Sometimes when you look around me, some of those who are around me, you will see happy men. Walter is one of them. He said he came into my life, but our energy is positive. Except now that she's lost her voice, I can see. I wish to get within Walter back. And I'm telling you, rich people, that's what they do.
They don't get enough headache. Forget that one. This is get headache. It's rich. They have more than 54 cases. This one took me. This one shaking me call. I was in one rich man's house. He was with his banker. Say you deducted 10 billion naira from my account. How many companies will survive after 10 billion? In fact, I kept hearing his voice so loud, the banker was so quiet. Okay, are we together now? You are not the only one with problem. Me that I'm talking to you now, I'm looking for money left and right. Get the project, job. Am I making sense? Yes. That you now come, you are not finding yourself. How much is even the problem you have compared to my own? Right? Me, I have bigger problem. I'm sharing up. See your own problem with it. Right? You won't let us hear what? Monopoly of problems. Some of you carry the badge of honor.
Don't understand what is going. You smile. It's all that is happening. It's all Tinubu has done.
There's nothing to smile about.
Continue.
You soon said next. So yes, stay friendly, right? Be conscious of the what?
Trend.
Of the trends. Now, warning. Majority is not always right. Right? So don't join the bandwagon. Don't. In fact, check all my posts. Even when I will join the majority, my perspective is different. Go and check all my. Like I did one now about what's going on in Nigeria, and they forced me. People say, show empathy in our situation. We are aware we are billionaire, but we need to show But I told you people, my own candidate is LP, would have not here. Okay? So, and I did not say that because of me. Whether it's LP you voted for, whether it's APC, and I kept telling that I said APC will favor me. I'm a Yoruba man. I know how many outsiders now have been on them that they want to get jobs out, but they want to use a Yoruba man. I'm not kidding you. So I know that it will favor me. But this country cannot be about ego and selfishness, about what you want, about over 200 million people. Let's fear God. Right? It has to be about all of us. Does this make sense at all? It has to be about what? All of us. But you go and read my article when I finally did. It wasn't just following the trend. No. And I posted, I said, 5 things each of you would have done different, even though you will have removed fuel subsidy because he said yes. You will have don't forget to indicate on you. Advise you. It's true. You will have removed fuel subsidy. Let's be honest. You will have also this dollarization thing will have also happened. But these are 5 things you will have done to cushion the effects. Oh boy, my Twitter was on fire. That's how to leverage on what? Trends. So not just now trying to back one God. Hey, it's true. Let's kill him. Let's protest. Or look at issues because you have to be distinct, even when trying to be what? Trendy. Are we learning? Yes. You have to be what? Distinct. They must be able to listen. Those who make news don't make noise. You must have a voice. And noise is not voice. Tap your neighbor, say neighbor. Noise. Not voice. Not voice. Are we together now? There are 2 different things. So I've learned over years on social media, I don't make news. I don't do news. I'm a voice. When I talk, you say, hey, Odogu has spoken. So turn yourself to a what? A voice, not a noise. Who is excited? Come on, are you happy to be here? Next. Be authentic. And you know, I'm the king of this. Right?
I'm not after popularity contest. I'm not after whether you like me or not. I care less. I already like myself. My family love me, die. Obviously, they love me, die. Die. I kid you not. They love me, die. So, I'm not hungry for love. Right? In fact, nowadays, I'm just, all of them are just, some of these things are not true. Just saying. So, my hunger is not, so I'm ready, I can be confrontational, I can confront issues, I'm ready to say anything, even though I know you would like it. I'm not after popularity contest. And guess what? My life got better when I became authentic. Honestly. The only thing I learned over time is to be honest with you that this is not possible. So after I've scolded you, I draw you again so that you know it's not in any way. I'm not in the business of, I'm not trying to tear you down. I'm just trying to help you see what you need to work. And guess what? Somebody did that for me as well. I will always thank you for that, Dr. Pepper. He will come to my office then. He will abuse me. Say one day you will run into trouble. There's no agreement. You're doing things shallow. You are not deep. You are not looking at this thing. You are just careless. And he told me, say, I see you be paying all your staff salary. They are not performing. Say, hold them for 3 months. Do you know when he said that? My mind said, I've been paying people salaries for over 9 months and they are not performing. 3 months they will not leave. 2.5 months. In fact, I just noticed that, somebody knows that story. Some of my staff in my lifetime, me Oga, I will zoom it. In my lifetime, one will enter 12:30. I'm bouncing. When you want to start your program, why are you late? Yes, sir. I went to in fact, I had to take 2 transports around my area to go and borrow transportation money. Almost like I'm doing a favor. You have not paid me. I have to go and no, what are you talking about? So forget that one. You just swallow your pride. All there's only goes. What do I do? I called all of them. 28 staff fired one. I said at this point, as you all can see, you no longer are in position to pay your salary. So if you remain after today, you are agreeing that you only be paid when you meet your target. Can I shock you? Just like Dr. Pep predicted, every single person will resign same day. The only person that did not resign, that maybe says she will give you 2 weeks, is the general manager. So I'll give you 2 weeks, right? I think 2 weeks, right? Isn't it? Right? I think the president gave 2 weeks. I'll give you 2 weeks to settle down. I started the company all over again. Please, you are distracting me. If you are here, enter. If you are not here, don't distract me. So I'll give you 2 weeks. Are we together now? And that was my story of my life. I started the company afresh, October 2018. This young man, his name was. Even as a minister, I don't have what they like. I have a job of that is two mentor. We are creative. Who started all of it? Yeah, 1 year. And 9 years later, see what we do. To the accountant to pay all of them. I saw some of them send pictures of tears. And so we paid. And me, I already do. We never paid. Poverty tears. And like I said to them, I didn't even pay first. I felt like I owed. Because we didn't make the money. We didn't make the money. So yes. Right, so I didn't even pay because I went together now. I guess I wrote. But for me, it was because I said I would. And when it was not because it was thinking about what. Are we learning? Are we learning? Yes. Are we sure?
Yes, sir.
Say what? Content yourself. What's the point of taking it? You. Right? Nobody is perfect. It's all these things. Everyone. They are nice. Yeah, when you meet them, you know they are the most important. Two things I've noticed. Two people are scared of. And advise you to scared of. They just people are important. And the video is on YouTube. Let's draw. People are downloading to it's on YouTube. Everything live. Everything live. The same as we are now watching. They're watching. And it's there. Same thing. Nothing else removed. Nothing removed. And it's even better version. But it will be better, sir. Because they are using proper camera. So let's go there. I promise you that. Right? Thank you. So this one, all for training. There. In fact, can I shock you? I have more people watching us on Zoom than those of us. I have more people watching us. So, please, okay? Can I continue now? Yes. So, be what? Be authentic. Be authentic. Be real. Don't come to social media and be authentic. It's the reason you are not getting good followers. I've gotten no message. No, I like you. Rotation. You. Who said anybody? That's me. For one and only. DSA. For life. I want to get it now. Stop having noise. I'm too loud. I'm too killing. Oga. Music is organized noise. Are you listening to me now? Music is what? Anywhere we can play noise. Anywhere we can play drum. Anything that I can do, I will make loud. Anything like that. So, are we here? Yes. What is this? Noise, Abby? Yes. Organized. But the foundation is still what? And that is all marketing. That's all marketing is. So music is organized now. Same thing with marketing. Is your ability to now bring it together, organize it well. Then you say you're what? Marketing. And in reality, nobody play your sound like you. Does it make sense? Yes. Nobody what? Some of them who are I just say I'm not sure. When people even listen, I remember talking to someone. I said, "Man, you have got so much result. Share your story. Sometimes you have to story. People care about my story." I said, "Man, are you kidding me? For all this achievement, I will get so. Sometimes your enemies who are telling you are too loud, they wish they are like you. They don't care. True. So be authentic. Don't make anybody make you feel somehow. And only a fool shows the way they are what? The way they get. This your noise, I need to make you self. The same way you self. I remember someone was telling me about his 19. Right? The lady likes to do dance. So she'll come on social media and do dance. So one day she went to this older, she went for a seminar. So you know all this pastor to acquire. seminar, a lot of people, they don't know good. People who are teaching you something they are not doing themselves. Where's the practical knowledge? Idea is just practice theory until it's proven. That's why your professor, you can have a professor on finance who has never run a business in his life. Who is indebted? He's indebted though, yet he's teaching you finance. Isn't that? It's something wrong with it. So there's difference between theory and what? So that those aspire to perspire to say, oh, you know what? When you want to sell real estate, I was a real estate. You need to look very professional. Right? So when you come, you gotta look really at what you're selling. Right? You're selling $1 million product. Look $1 million. That was $1 million. So she was talking to this local ancient but wide mentor. I said, well, they said I should stop dancing. For this dance, I noticed is one when I dance, you are more, I attract more buyers. It is, $1 million. Now, nobody will like my face. So this old man said, better dance, go. All this transparent teachers were what has come out of their passage, you are in an environment that is different. Nigerians want sensation. They want drama. When I did a post, I said how my best friend could change me. You need to say, anticipated. I cannot wait. I am going to YouTube. Let's go watch it. When I post my best in they are watching it. So in this environment, you must know certain content that gets them excited. So quickly post that one. After they all get their post come and back. That's the thing. It's just how it works. We're learning. Yes. Are we sure?
Yes.
Next time marketing used to be based on BlackBerry. I don't see people like my article. I'll write this article, this. They love it, but you don't want to buy it. So you know what I did? Just like pharmaceuticals. Drugs that are sweet, I hope you know they are the most bitter. Yeah. They have to sugarcoat it with sweetness so that you don't taste the bitter part. I hope you all know this. Yeah. Right? So I then started the same model. I'll start with the article you want to do. How I overcame indebtedness. And people will send prayer. Then the last paragraph, come and buy. No more. If you buy pay today, you get this discount. And I noticed it worked perfect. They would have been reading the sweets that they wanted. The last paragraph, they book them. At the back. And I knew how many people bought from me who didn't even know what they bought. They even told me. I don't need it, but I felt I owe you. Like, and you've been teaching me so much, I've been learning, and if I don't buy this product, I just felt it won't be fair. So let me at least patronize you. You've been teaching me for free. That is the secret of social media. Teach them and mix your product with it. So that genuinely they can say, this man has been adding value. I've learned so much. These are all. We're learning? Next. Let's wrap up. Engage with your what? Let me give you a powerful secret. This one is your faithful. The man that told me is at so thank you, sir. Everything shouldn't be free. Because one of my frustration with a lot of us on social media, and I've said this a lot of times, it's a risk what I do on social media. Many of you, it's a risk. I have lost a lot of opportunities because I'm up on social media. That people who are scared to do this and this are always on social media. But my social media was a decision to mentor. I was too tired of seeing so much poverty in this country. Right? I mean, by the grace of God, I can never be poor.
But there's so many people who don't know what I'm saying except I teach it. And I know it. Am I making sense at all? And when I mean this, I'm saying that there are people who just look at me and well, if this guy is successful, he won't be having time to be this active on social media. Right? And I don't know that it's an intentional decision to raise the next generation. What we didn't get can we pass it on? But you should never be a parasite to anybody. A man does trainings for free. You cannot comment. You cannot share the video. People come and attack him, you cannot defend him. It's a matter of time you stop one day. He's human too. He doesn't need to do it. A company, this training now has cost us average of 10 million. Am I encouraging this thing? If you don't take it personal and say next month I am coming with 10 people to sort it out. And this is the reason why good people don't go far now. We don't celebrate those when they are like so they die and and I've told all of you my ghost will come and haunt you. Celebrate me when I'm dead. I want the accolade while I am alive. If somebody is doing well, give him his accolade while he's alive. Not when he's dead, you know Salia is a good man. No, you are not a witch, you are not a wizard. This man, this one will be doing well. I attended the mass training. I know I should have paid not less than 50,000 for that training. And he did it free. Ladies and gentlemen, today, my hero, today, this Saturday, is Dr. Steve. Do it. It cost you nothing. I was here, I listened to Omojua, the guy broke down how to go viral, amazing guy. God bless Omojua. That is how they do it. And guess what? You think the man didn't do for the season. And that's how you start building strong relations. Guess what? Let's get another shocker one in all this. His colleagues are happy the way you praised him. They also want to master together. That's how I started getting my engagement. Because when I started celebrating people giving me access, other people to ask, see me, come and see me. Right? Because they too want that what? Celebrated. Are you learning powerful secrets here now? Yeah. But people do things for you. Continue. Right? Don't tell them the source of your secret. Continue. Don't tell them. Right? But deep in the heart of the person, maybe it's when I die, this man will not say I don't help him. When people help you, talk about it. It's my biggest you have ever helped me. Right? God knows. I can help people and they don't talk about it, that's their business. But if you ever give me access, what will you get? And you know the funny thing, including those who are not on social media. I remember one day someone said to us, the President Obasanjo, why? Because I am sure the articles I have written about Obasanjo for some of the access he has given me, people went to meet and say, you know it's not on social media. He knows some fantastic thing about you. That's a very wise young man. Really? Are we learning at all? Yes. Well, people do things for example, you are shortchanging us. Wow. And what I learned over time that other people have been for an Obasanjo to give this person access. Somebody who knows how to do it. Into the start opening up. Everybody start opening. And that's one of the things doors open. I hope you will learn it. Yes. The secret is, and I put it, you know we are seeing the business. Some of you get reply, you don't know. Some, but that's why they sound like me. Some is so, but one of the biggest secrets that from my brother was when I learned this. Like I said, the man I learned from my parents. when you post on social media, don't say nice one. Oh, not like thank you. At least do it for the first 20. Because at some point it becomes 800 and you can't go up. And what did I notice? Here is I have always had this crowd, but they never felt connected as I started out. So today I need people all over the world, the way they sir, you commented on my I got your reply. Some will now screenshot the reply. I said, billionaire don't reply. All of you are one. Are we together now? Engage with your audience. Talk, interact. You see? Their father. Are we learning? Is this class good or not? Yes. So you reply them. Whether they don't take any relationship for granted. Their brother, no. Brother, show. Am I making sense at all? Thanks, and that's how you grow your brand. But no people commented on something you did and just ignored. Reply them, chat them, thank them. So I have a major army, but we taught them. Now, guess what also? When they attack you, school them. How of you have seen my savage reply? You've seen a few. You won't do it again. That I've done. But it's the whole team that works on that. But they worked on it based on what? My brand and my authenticity. So they discovered that this is how doctor will reply. He will confront himself long. And I told you, I don't care whether you like me or not in competition. Like I have plenty of people who like me, and they are like I need to respect it. So that they want to help with that. And they were behind my back. So I have enough like that I know. But I want to be truthful. I want to be authentic. I want to be what? Real. I want my yes to be yes. I want my no to be what? To be no. Go and engage your audience. And I promise you, you start selling. I see people say yes. Come on. I don't say this right. I started like you. I didn't have money. In this day, Nigeria, there was no connection. And that's why you see me advertise before. Because I started with nothing. I hawk electronics in Nigeria, in Djibouti. I sold popcorn. I sold books. I used to trek long distances in these same levels. This place we are in, we will come to Silverbird Cinemas and I will take a trek prophesying that one day I will live in a neighborhood like this. When I was in Osun, I will walk from that side come to Oliver Beach side, and I will be speaking. One day, this will be my normal life. One day, today, ladies and gentlemen, in Nigeria, in Banana Island. Me, I was even thinking, right? Well, but see the story. So don't let anybody despise your place of beauty. Don't let anybody tell you are small. No, it's a face. And we don't make records. Oh, I need come on, I need yes, sir. Some result cannot what? It can't be covered. You can't be doing a creative project of 150 million and you not shout. Even me, I'm shouting.
Why did you get here? Makes sense. We will make it. We will make it. I want to hear that next month when I'm back here, and I'll be back, I'll be here, and tell everyone I'm coming myself. I'm committed to this. I said this, I think January. I will be training you guys. Because we have to break some records, right? And in April, you've got to know we're going to Ghana. So I have my Ghanaians here. All right now, T-shirt, going to the airport. Their father. Hey, we're going to Jordan, Kingdom of Jordan. Right? And why I love Jordan is like, those of you who are Muslim, Jordan is an Islamic country. Those of you who are Christian, most of the miracle of Jesus took place in what? So it blends for every religion. Right? So this year we are going places. So it's high time you start selling for Jesus. You are not selling. And it's high time you focus, be faithful. You can't be selling for everybody. Right? How many of everybody are invested to training like this? Some of you carry on the blessings with you now and sell it to somebody else. That'll be fair now, long. Whoever trains you is the person should be loyal to their what? To their products. Some of you will tell me, but some people said, and what they're looking for, the company doesn't sell. Why not partner with somebody that sells for you and link and share the commission? And you be known for focus. Focus. That's how you grow life. Look, today, you post this company, you're not a prostitute for Christ's sake. Right? You have class. You have a brand. You have your own. Am I making sense at all? You know what you want to do. So I don't sell for everybody. It should be something you should even argue about. I don't sell for anybody. There are people I sell for. Their MD comes every month, or their chairman trains me. The people will understand we are together. I go to their estate inspection, the property is free. You can touch it. That's what I stand for. That's what we want to see here. For committed people. Next. Let's go to the end. I can't go to this. Advancing marketing, non-contest, political analysis, stage, all this I can't go to the next time. I have a couple of my books here. You can buy it. April 13th to 14th, we are doing Lagos Real Estate Masterclass. In March 13th, we are doing Abuja. And in 24th March, we are doing Jakarta. So for those of you joined online, this is the Seneca University. There's so much more content than what I'm talking about. Okay? I encourage you to take it. Next. Thank you very much. I have to go. I wanted to be the first to test it. Thank you, everybody. God bless you all. Thank you. I have to go to You have questions? We're not done for the time. Let's all sit down.
Not done yet.
That's it.
Some of us. All right, so real quick discussion. Thank you so much. My name is Benita. I've known Dr. Stevenson 2020. So,
If you are here, come.
part of the training, both
Second.
there is a challenge. The challenge is when we go for inspection, going to development make shop right. Before the vehicle comes down, we don't like care for one. It's a very big challenge. I said I will make it because I'm reporting that it's happening. It's discouraging. When you come out, you should apologize for that. The commission has been decreased because so that's be motivated. You will be motivated.
I think the issue is, Joe, come and get this. I'm told that, so, when you live where?
Yes,
Shogotedo, ShopRite. So they don't come to Shogotedo, ShopRite until 12/1, right? And all of that. Now, there are two things that cause that. Number one is sometimes they have bus. I have always advised, use two buses. If you don't always need to use poster. So you use one in Omoli and it takes me address, and then come sit down, please. Use one in Omoli, it takes me address. You put one in Shogotedo. Where's Mr. Gopi? Because it's the one handing down. Where is it? Why is it the one getting some things? Why? Right? Can you help me go and look for falling now? Right? So, what I have always proposed is get two buses. One is at Omole taking the mainlanders. One is a ShopRite. Then you should put a very variable time. So Omole you meet at Omole 7 a.m. right? While we meet at Shogotedo 11 a.m. So the Shogotedo people have like 3 hours gap. So in the case where you are using the same bus, in 3 hours you get Shogotedo, right? But it is even best if there are not too many people. Use your normal 14-seater, 14-seater Shogotedo, 140, and it just stays there from that 10 or 11, waiting for those people. So if Shogotedo people arrive the site earlier, probably they do their inspection, they even have time to do their video, and they can leave earlier as well. So it gives you that opportunity to have a different feel. So, but I'm happy you raise it. I'm glad you raise it. The last reason why things like this happen is that somebody will be calling them. I'm still coming. Please wait for me. We've had a situation where they left earlier and the person pushed in the group. I'm disappointed. After I waited 20 years, I didn't get the car. They did not pick. When we then faced the issue, it was late. I went together and it said, "Oh man, noisy." But I have always said, do what you need to do. You don't need to over what this person said or not. What you need to do, stick to time. When you do it over and over again, people know your reputation is your reputation. My advice, we will be waiting for you between 6 a.m. and 7:30. 7:30 on the dot, we leave and we're not waiting. And you stick to that. Whether it's a staff that is late, whether it's somebody that is late, okay, we'll be in Shogotedo between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. Whoever comes late has missed the road, and you move. Those are the cultures. And thank God you know me. I don't joke with time. My time is my time. And this is why, and I've said this over time. When you work in an organization, everybody hears this. Don't run that organization the way you want to run. It's not your company. Run it the way the owner wants it. Personalities are different. You can be the nice guy who you will like to wait for people, like to be patient, like to please people. If your boss does not like to please, do it the way you want it done. My rule is time is time. You are late, you are out. There's no sentiment, there's nothing personal about it. So run it that way. Yes, I'm happy I'm hearing this. Right? This is important to me. Because if this will get us to get people to be serious with us, let's do it. But I just needed that we here to hear it.
Please, I just want to question. The boss situation
Yes, sir. Yes, we see people usually we have usually on Monday, everybody break down all of that, we go to the Monday bus stop. And we have Bagada, I think we normally have Bagada bus stop. Oworo Shoki, no, you come to Bagada they come to Oworo. I don't write your answer. The goal is pick up. So you move, though everybody in that area come to Oworo. They pick you up from the station and all that. But like I said, the problem sometimes is that they are now trying to wait. Okay, the Omole people didn't leave on time. The Oshoki people were waiting in this summer. I'm on my way. Then by the time they will get to your Shokotedo, time has gone. Going forward, please stop that one. Do that. Secondly, stick to the time. So you will have put it Omole 7 a.m., 6 a.m. to 7. Oshoki 8 to what? To 9. Isn't it? Shokotedo 10 to 11. Right? You are sticking to that. Please, going forward, sit down beside the gate. Don't go and be the one looking for something. In organizational structure, there are certain things I will not do once the event starts. Based on hierarchy. Some junior staff can go and look for it. Right? We have something we call servant leadership, right? So what I do, if you notice I came here before the event started, that's the time for me to do my run around if I need to. If you need the organic to carry anything, I'll carry that time. But once the event starts, I'm seated there. Every other time I have to say. Why? Because I need to immerse myself in the event. I need to know what the issues are. Because there are some things you just miss now. One is the boss issue. Because I'm mentioning is the new person taking over logistics. Right? And he's a pioneer member of the GIA. Right? So they said the boss come late to Shokotedo. And you know how we used to do that. We used to do 2 bosses and to give enough time in. But so that we don't repeat that. And let's give enough time now. Not no lateness. You come late, you are gone. Right? Any other person? Yes.
So, first of all, I want to say thank you, sir. Because number one, I didn't actually believe that you were actually going to be here because last time I heard you were in America. So, thank you so much, sir. I just want to appreciate Dr. Stephen, right? Because I know what to do. I myself, if I want to have an event, I know what it's going to take me. So I want every single one of us that have enjoyed this, please rise up and give this great man that has sacrificed his time, his money, his energy, his people, his family, So let's take a starting stick and start it together. I'm not sure if this one will work, but let me take one with my phone. So everybody make sure you're there. Yeah. And if you are wondering how will you get into my social media, so you can pick it up from there. Are we on here? Yeah. Thank you. For us. And lastly, I want to tell you, no more lateness. We don't do African time. At least I don't do that. This event was 11 a.m. And honestly, I don't take seriously anybody that is serious. I don't really take it serious. Like those of you who came in, I was watching, I don't take it serious. 11 is 11. No African time, nothing like that. Are we together now? Let's build that culture. 11, GTEx states 11 is what? 11. If any GTEx staff does not comply to time, report to me, send to my DM. It's not our culture. We stick to time as a company. So please have your seat so we can cover other things we have to do. And those things are very important. So please have your seat. Yes.
Thank you very much. All right, I'll be handing over to Mr. Bouquet. We will then take it up from here. How many people give a round of applause, please?
Good morning, everybody, once again. I think we are all motivated, right? The truth about it, I remember why we come then, when you say motivated,
I mean, we don't go calm. So I know the fact is that the morale is quite high, the momentum is high right now. So it depends on you what you want to do with the information that you've gotten, right? They say the difference between that rich man and that poor man is the level of information they are exposed to, right? It's not even about the information that you have, it is how well you are using those information that you've gotten. So, Dr. Stephen Akita, I want to thank you very much for your time. We know you're a very busy person, but we want to really say thank you for your time that you spent with us. It is time for testimony. The truth is, it's better you see that all of this money that have been displayed, that people are actually earning those money. People have earned it, and people will still earn it as well too. So there are some persons we are going to call upon now that are going to show to us how much they've earned with GTEx, and you can see that it is actually possible. From the media, while we try to get that one ready, let's have something going on the screen. Thank you very much. So the first person I'm going to be calling on is Jessica. Jessica, where are you? Okay.
Good morning, everyone. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jessica Enebiyo. I'm the sales manager in GTEx Holdings. So I joined GTEx last year. I saw the internship program online and I decided to apply for it. I was recruited. What made me join was that I was looking for how to sell products. So I want more product knowledge. At first, I was just posting. I'll tell my friends, send the land, send the picture, send the pictures of the housing and all that. So I'll just post. I kept posting on social media. I telling everybody that I'm doing this, But there was no enough product knowledge because most time I would want to close a deal and they won't find the key of the house. They don't know who owns the key. Sometimes we won't find the owner and all those kind of things. So I needed more product knowledge. And so I was looking for how to know more, how to sell online more and things like that. I was following some people online like Grant Cardone, Les Brown, Sahans and all that. So one day I now found Dr. Stephen in Nigeria who does people, one of the global festival. I was like, if this man can be doing stuff with these people, that means he's a big person. I started following him online. Then I saw the internship program. I clicked on it and I followed up on it. And that was how I joined GTEx. So I started learning on the job. I was learning everything I was supposed to do. I kept doing it. I attended classes, personal development, I attended GTEx Academy and all that. But one thing is that I wasn't selling and I didn't know why I wasn't selling. For like 3 months that I joined, so the 6 months program. The first 3 months I didn't sell. So I kept praying to God that if I sell, I'm going to tell the world that He did this for me. So I kept posting, and among those people that I was following up, one day one of them reached out to me. I was like, oh, I'm now in Nigeria. I'm in Lagos. Like, oh, it's okay, welcome. Let's send in the products. And I come on back, let's send in, I want to start. You have to start one hour, and he kept quiet. He didn't tell me to me. And I was wondering, why did he quiet? What happened? And I'm like, oh. Let me put it up back to one person that stop. So I'm like, what would I do now? Yeah, like, and I called you. That means, sir, can I call you? He said yes. So, I called you. I'm like, okay, sir, you said you're in Nigeria, or he said yes. And I said, okay, can we have a meeting, like a physical meeting? Let's talk. But for him to say he's in Nigeria, for him to tell me I am now in Nigeria by himself, it means there's something. My mind went to like, this man is ready to buy. Sending me a message, but not saying it. So that was when I was like, can I have a meeting with you? Because I knew he wants to buy property, but we discussed, but it was a lot of follow-up I did. So I contacted him, said, okay, we should have that meeting. We sat down and I showed him our products and all that. And I gave him reasons why he should buy because I knew he was going to buy for investment purpose. So I gave him the reasons why he should buy. I wasn't saying just come and buy. You have to give them facts and figures. Because these people is about themselves, not about you. They care about themselves. What is the need for me? That is one of those things that has been focus. So I'll give him the facts and figures. Buy here. In about 2 to 5 years, you get this figure, you get this figure. Like, really? I said yes. So why did you say that? And I gave him instances where it has happened for some of our estates. Like the one is Jasper that is selling for, it was selling for 6.5, when started selling, and now it's selling for 15 million. So like, wow, that's impressive. And he went ahead and I was able to sell to him. Bought 6 plots. And I earned the commission. We bought 6 plots at once. I earned the commission, which is 6 million.
Can you show it again?
So and the sales keeps coming. So the thing is that I was being consistent. So I was being
Let me just that was one. How many months ago? Okay, so someone the business tell us that you excited people. Yeah, it was recent one. Or just say how much the total cost.
It's 30
million. Yes. So you can do the 30 million payment.
It has to be a lot of follow-up, being consistent. So you don't have to show them. You have to be consistent. You need to know when to talk and when not. Because sometimes they might not be. And you need to know what they want. Not what you want, what they want. Ask them what they want. What will you do? You understand? So when I saw that first one, I was really just like, because I was at intern then. I wasn't a staff, I was at intern. So he took me out, went to Marriott, had lunch, very nice one, just anything from morning to night until I'm tired. Yeah. So and also I was the best staff down. And so many other. Thank you. Anyone can do it. But what the Supreme keeps telling us and what our plan from Sahan, what the plan for that everything begins from the inside, from the within. You have to work on yourself first. Don't see figures are wrong. You can do it if you want to.
Okay, so let's call. I must say that earning in real estate is not a formula thing. Now it can be very, very long and be earning in 7 figures. We can also earn 7 figures. Now it's very, very possible that everybody here gets to a point that each month you're earning at least $1 billion commission. All right, and then the good thing about partnering with GTEx Holdings is that because we sell luxury properties, now we sell an average of our property is 10 million. Okay, so if you're able to get a sale, that means what comes into your pocket, okay? At least 10%, millions every single month. So the more you're able to sell, the more commissions for you. So let's bring on board another amazing it's like only women like to sell real estate. They like making money. All right. So we're going to bring on board another amazing person. Her name is Mrs. Olabisi. Let's unplug for her as she moves the book. So you don't know how much you earned in commission so far and how it has transformed.
Hi everyone. Okay, my story started from. I'm always conscious of the fact that at a certain age I don't want to let anybody. And when I got to know about it, I realized that I have to make a drastic move. I was working with a company and I was earning peanuts actually. Okay? And I was earning peanuts. So I was like, okay, will I go like this when I'm 40 now? At the end of the day, nothing. So I took a drastic decision. I left that job. And I said, let me go into real estate. It's only real estate that can give me what I want, kind of money I want. So in my search, I think my first Stephen Akintayo, and I joined DNA. I started with DNA. Then we were still operating under Telegram before we had the WhatsApp group. So from the teaching, I was saying, you can't be mentioning you can earn in 7 figures. You can have real estate passive, but not as sales don't just come like that. It's not easy. I was like, how am I going to do this? So when I joined I noticed that there were trainings and all that. And before I know it, I entered for the internship program. And in my second month, I closed my first sales, which was 30 million for a plot at exactly one of our estates. And I earned 3 million commission. That's 10%.
I say it again so that people
So I made that. I closed it for 30 million, and I earned 3 million commission. That was my first sale. And
how many months ago?
That was less than 7 months or so. 7 months, I think last time. So, just a comment. There's something about GTEx that I love. Now, aside from the fact that the chairman is someone that's very vibrant, there's this spirit in GTEx that when you join them, it motivates you to yourself. You can't just be less. You can't afford to. Because every day people will close you. Today we are always celebrating someone that's 10 million, 20 million. In fact, when I first walked into GTEx and we're doing our rhino, this thing we're doing, I was like, is it that easy? Look at me, they're making 7 figures in physical today and all that. I was like, this thing will not be possible. But when it happened to me, I realized that there's nothing impossible. You understand? There's nothing impossible. All you just need to do is to follow the right step, follow no road. And when you follow that person, always cultivate that person's habit and culture, how that person will make that way. So recently I made another sale. This one was pretty massive, I must tell you. We sold 6 plots in exactly for 19 million. Yeah. So that was recent.
So how much?
Which is 9 million. I know that more sales will come, in fact, more comparison.
Awesome. Now, a round of applause for this.
How many of us want to make those millions now? How many? Okay, we just have few questions. What's the next one? Okay, King is going to make last year, right? Okay, so we just have 2 people that are going to make that money. Well, what I don't need to ask you what I said was the dates. One, Jessica, right? Jessica said something about consistent. She talked about her first 3 months, how it was not that rosy. See, just keep showing up. Are you hearing me? Yes. Just keep showing up. Your time will come and you'll be celebrated. And that's it. And the only way you can get that done is through the training that GTEx and Associate is going to be offering you. Before the end of this section, we're going to rail out all the training and time that we have for all our associates, just to make yourself available if you don't want to miss out. If you snooze, I can't hear that. If you snooze, so this is not time to snooze. So for you to actually see that what we are talking about is real. Some people are going to be presented their check today. I wish I was the one collecting that 9 million. We will share. So I'm going to call on our CEO while he takes up on the next step of the program.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Okay. So now we get from people that work with GTEx, I need to know that they are not the only people that are earning these commissions. And most of our marketers that qualify for commissions this month, that's what this month. Unfortunately, most are not in Lagos, and we have lots in Abuja, Port Harcourt, and Sabah. But just to raise the belief in the community, I would like to also just mention their names and how much they're going to be going on with this month, right? And of course, if the IT could help me, we have some people sent me that testimonials. Okay, right? What do you want to do? Okay, and then so while they are doing that, okay, just let me bring. So I'll call their names one, and then we'll just celebrate them in absentia of how much they're earning. We have money paid, okay, it's going to be paid 900,000 naira this month. Okay. So the next person is Iwachuku Caleb. Okay, it's going to get paid 95,000 naira this month. Right. Next person is Longinos. Okay, Longinos or Nuachu, qualified for 617,500 naira. Next person is Abdulatif Amadou. Abdulatif Amadou going to paid 237,500 naira. Then we have Okara Onyeku Okara, 525,000 naira. Okay, these are people earning 6 figures every single month, right? Next month, guys, I want to call your names here. Yes, so all right, and then you come here and accept your check. Can I get an amen? Next person is Ekele Greg, 25,000 naira. Okay, and then we have Mabel qualified for 42,750 naira. Next person is Felix